Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the first month of cloth diapering my little guy Barret. I'm going to go through a giant basket over here of cloth diapers, let you know little tiny reviews, kind of what's going good, what's not going so good, and let you know my kind of opinions about what's been happening in this past month of his little life in cloth diapers. And I do want to let you know this video is sponsored by greenmaternity.com. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I have worked with Melanie at Green Maternity a few times in the past. Green Maternity is a motherhood and baby website, and of course they have cloth diapers on there, so I would love it if you guys went and checked out Melanie and her little site to check out some of the diapers. So there are some diapers in here that she has sent to me, just FYI, and I'll let you know when we get to those. But they have Bebeboo stuff, they have assembly stuff on the website, and a bunch of other things. So you get free shipping over $45, I believe, so I will leave a link down below, and if you guys are interested, you can go and check out her site. So let's hop in and let me show you this giant basket. Oh my gosh, giant laundry basket full of the diapers we've been using in this past month. I'm gonna change positions here so I can more easily reach the basket of diapers. So first of all, let's talk about some stuff that is working. These are some little fitted diapers. These are the newborn size workhorse fitteds from Green Mountain Diapers, the Cloth Ease brand. These are going awesome. I love using these with any kind of cover on top. I have like buttons covers, I have Thirsties covers, I have, you know, the Bebeboo covers. I have other little covers that I use on top, but these little fitteds themselves have been working awesome. I also have some fitteds that I made myself, and these are made out of the size small prefolds from Green Mountain Diapers, and I just sewed them up together into a little fitted diaper deal and added some snaps and all of that, and so those are working really well as well. I will say these of course are cheaper because you can buy the prefolds cheap and then make them yourself, but they take a lot of time to make them yourself. But honestly, the workhorses are totally worth it. They're, you know, maybe like 10 bucks a piece or something, but they are awesome. I love them. Let's talk about the little boosters. These are the Green Mountain Diapers size small organic 8-ply doublers. These are awesome. I've been loving these, and I put these inside of these little Thirsties and natural newborn all-in-ones. I have added crossover snaps to some of these, so just FYI, they don't have crossover snaps. If you just saw me do that and you were like, what is she doing? They don't have crossover snaps. So I like to add those into these right on top like that, and it's a little bit of extra absorbency that works great for my baby Barret. He has out-peed that little setup a couple of times, just a handful of times, and like maybe around like 3.5 weeks or so, but it's only been a handful of times, so it could have just been, you know, a diaper that he had on too long, or he was like extra flooded a diaper. So I'm not taking these out of the rotation just yet, but they could be getting a little bit close even with the little doubler in there. These are the Buttons size 2 bamboo cotton prefolds, and Barret has already outgrown these. They are too short and a little too like narrow as well, so to actually be wrapping this around and snappying it onto him, he's already outgrown these, and it's been a couple of weeks since he outgrew them. So these, you know, like I said, they're the size 2. They just shrank ridiculously. Bamboo shrinks crazy on me most of the time. So, I mean, I could use them as just little inserts, but I have better options, so I don't really use them like that. I don't know if maybe I will stuff them into pockets when he starts getting a little bit bigger and ready for pockets, but yeah, these have kind of been a disappointment, honestly. I can't believe that he's already outgrown them, and they're the size 2! My God, how small are the size 1s? Now let's talk about some covers. So the Thirsties size 1 duo wraps are still going awesome on him. I really like these. They are thin enough that they didn't really bother me about the belly button when he still had his umbilical stump. They're just so flexible and just, they're thin, they're not very bulky, you know. I just felt like it was okay to have it around his belly button. So these have worked from the beginning, and they're still going totally strong right now. I believe I'm still on the middle rise setting for him in these, so he's still got quite a ways to go with those Thirsties wraps. The Buttons covers actually really bothered me in the early days because they are a double layer PUL, so they're a little bit like thicker, they're kind of bulky, you know, and I just felt like it was a little too bulky on a newborn. But after like 2 or 3 weeks when he started to put on a little bit of weight and I was able to snap out to the middle rise setting, I like the fit. I think the fit is really nice with these. I like how it dips down for the belly button, but it doesn't, you know, it wasn't working really well in those belly button days when we still had the umbilical stump. I just still felt that it was too close, it was too bulky. I didn't like the fit of it in those newborn days, but after like 2-3 weeks, I really liked it. And so it's kind of funny because Barret was a pound littler than my last baby, Aaron, and I loved these on Aaron. So once Barret got to like the weight that Aaron was when he was born, I really liked these better on him. So I don't think these are great for a tiny baby. If you have a baby who's over like 8.5 pounds, these would be awesome. But on any little baby who's smaller than that, I feel like you gotta wait a couple of weeks before you really like the fit of them. At least that's my personal experience this time around. Next is the Diaper Right cover, which is another double layer PUL, so it's a little bit more bulky. I don't feel like it's as bulky as the buttons though for some reason, but I loved the fit of this in the newborn days. For a teeny tiny baby, this is like perfect little diaper, but I feel like he's really close to outgrowing the second hip snap. So let me show you. When you snap this on baby, you have one snap all the way over here that'll go on like the last snap, and then you have one snap that's a little bit closer. And so the waist is really nice, you know, you've got a good amount of extra room in the waist, but you have to stop snapping this last hip snap in order to get that. So just FYI, if you're somebody who doesn't like to only snap the one snap, you know, it has 2 snaps. It's meant to be used for 2 snaps. But Barret right now, I should have told you that, so Barret is 9 pounds, 11 ounces right now. He just went to the doctor a couple of days ago, and he is like very borderline, like needs to not have that last snap. He needs to go without the hip snaps snapped because of his waist size. Does that make sense? So I super liked this for the teeny tiny newborn days, but I feel like he's gonna grow out of it really quickly here. This is a Bebeboo cover. I'm still like on the middle rise setting here. I like that they have a crossover snap on here. I feel like these are fitting pretty well. I feel like maybe this is also a double layer PUL, so it's a little bit on the thicker side, a little bit more bulky kind of feeling, but these are going good. The legs get nice and tiny for teeny tiny baby legs, but I feel like the umbilical stump, it was a little too close to the umbilical stump those first few weeks, but since he's lost his umbilical stump, I think they're fitting really well, and I feel like he's gonna have lots of room in here. I still haven't even snapped it out all the way. I feel like he's gonna grow, like this is gonna work for a long time for him. Oh, and just FYI, I'm totally going to have full reviews on all of the new stuff. If I have old reviews on newborn stuff, I'll leave the playlist to my newborn stuff playlist down below for you guys, but I'll have new reviews on like the Diaper Right one. This, I've only used it on Barret. The Bebeboo, I've only used on Barret. So I'll have full reviews on these in the future sometime. Filming with a tiny newborn is totally not what I remember. He's napping right now across the hall while I'm filming this video, and my 2 other boys are downstairs watching TV. So yeah, filming with 3 tiny people is a little bit harder than I thought it was gonna be. All right, let's talk a little bit about the assembly diaper. I do have one of the one size fitted and the one size cover, but the cover is currently being used right now. It's downstairs in the stash for my flats and hand washing challenge. These guys are still, like, he's just now starting to really fit into these. They were a little bit big on him for the first month. So like I said, we'll have full reviews on everything in the future, but he just finally started actually fitting into these. So yeah, it's taken him quite a while. Like I said, he's like 9 pounds, 11 ounces. He is just now starting to like actually fit well into these. They were just a little big on him. And that's the fitted diaper and the cover too. They both were a little bit big. This here is one of the Diaper Right newborn all-in-ones. I love this guy. It was working from the beginning. It's still working now. He hasn't out-peed this yet, so, and even if he did, I would just add one of those little boosters in there and it would be totally fine, but all on its own, this is going really well. I love the one size of this, so I'm so happy that the baby size, the newborn size, is going well too. So speaking of other all-in-ones, I have a couple here. This is the Imagine all-in-one, and I have started adding a little booster just around maybe 3.5 weeks or something. I started having to add the booster, so he didn't need any extra absorbency. He wasn't out peeing them until like 3.5 weeks, so that's nice. And then I've been adding the booster, and it's been going fine since then. Now on the opposite end of that, this guy is more expensive. This is the Simplex, the Blueberry Simplex Organic in the newborn size. This has been working out well. It's another diaper I loved the one size of, and I'm super happy that this little guy is working out too. He hasn't been out peeing this yet. I haven't had any issues with it, but even if he did start out peeing it, this is a really nice one for being able to add absorbency because it has a little pocket in there. I mean, not that you necessarily need to stuff it into a pocket. You could just lay one of those little boosters right on top and it'd be totally fine. But yeah, another diaper that's working out well. I do have a handful of the Noble Bebe Do It All pad, and then I also have the like Super Do It All pad, and I've been using those, just pad folding inside of covers. Those have been working fine. The regular Do It All pad I do double up with another one to get as much absorbency as I need, but the Super can be all by itself and it will hold enough absorbency for me. Now let's kind of hop into some one size stuff. So I started trying out one size diapers at about, what's it say, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks old. And so at that point, I mean, he was probably like a little over 8 pounds or something. I don't know. Now, one size stuff definitely looks very bulky on a newborn, I gotta be honest. A lot of the stuff looks super bulky. Like I've been using the Diaper Right one size all-in-ones. That's bulky. The Cutie Patootie, which were sent to me by Cutie Patootie for free, just FYI so you guys know. These look super bulky. The Bungies, they are super bulky. I mean, they work though. All three of these work. The legs are fine. Of course, they're not gonna work for a new baby who still has the umbilical stump because they're totally gonna cover up the umbilical stump. But as far as the legs are concerned, you know, teeny tiny little newborn legs, these three have worked. So if you're somebody who doesn't want to even deal with a newborn stash, if you just wait until the umbilical stump is gone, there are one sizes that will probably work for you. They'll be super bulky. Baby's butt is going to be huge, but they're going to work. They're going to fit. Oh, also this is, oh my goodness, what is this one called? I have 2 of the Happy Behinds. One of these is the Regal and one of these is the Hybrid. They've both been working as far as the fit is concerned. I really like this one. I think this one is the Regal, and it's not, you know, it's not super bulky. It's not like a super huge diaper, so that one's been working out well. This guy here is so soft on the inside. This guy has made me realize why people like tummy panels though. Let me show you what I mean if you don't know what I mean. So inside of this cover, there's a little panel right here. You can stuff an insert. So this is the inside of the diaper right here. So when it's on baby, you can stuff the insert underneath this little panel. This little guy here, I believe this is the Hybrid from Happy Behinds, does not have anything like that. And when you're trying to stuff up a big, bulky all-in-one, it's really nice to have that panel to kind of just like keep everything in place right on the belly button side, so it's not like wetness wicking onto baby's pants and issues like that. So I've learned just this past month to have an appreciation for that tummy panel. It's actually very helpful, especially when you're trying to like get a whole big old fluffy diaper to fit on a tiny person. So another one that I've been liking is the Blueberry Simplex one size. Like I said, I liked the newborn size. I've also really been liking the one size. The legs I feel are just a teensy bit big, but overall I've been liking it. And I like this on a bigger kiddo as well. Like when I cloth diapered Aaron, I liked it too. So this is another one that almost works almost at, you know, the tiny newborn stage all the way through potty training. Oh, here's one that I super duper like. This is Undertogs, and they're on Etsy. I'll leave a link down below to her shop on Etsy. This is one of her all-in-ones, and this has been really nice. I've really liked the fit of this, and I don't feel like it's been super duper fluffy, so it's been a good one. I really like it. So here's a one size cover that I've been really liking. This might be the only, or no, I was trying the Bebeboo one size cover as well, and it's a little big. But I feel like this might be the only other one size cover I've really tried other than the Bebeboo, which FYI, the Bebeboos were sent by Melanie at Green Maternity, and you can check them out there. I think she just got a whole bunch of new prints in, so that's really exciting. So anyway, this elf cover, which I got on Happy Behinds, has been super nice. I really like it. Of course, once again, it's too high for the belly button. When the belly button is still sensitive, you don't want to use this, but the legs get nice and tight. I really like the stretchy tabs. It doesn't have a crossover, so if you have a baby with a super tiny waist, it's not gonna work for you, but this has been a very big surprise. I've really enjoyed this, and I can't believe how tiny it was fitting. So the elf cover, that's another option if you want something super cheap and you need to cloth diaper a teeny tiny baby, like just a couple weeks out from the newborn stage. This would totally work for you. Once the umbilical stump is gone, that'll work fine. Now I have tried, this here is a Mama Koala pocket diaper, and just FYI, they did send it to me for free, just so you know. The Mama Koala, and I've also tried the Elemental Joy pockets, and they both have been a little bit too big, like in the legs. So these haven't been fitting just quite as well just yet on him. So the Mama Koala, and if you have any Elemental Joys or you're looking into Elemental Joys or Mama Koalas, you probably have to wait till after the 1 month mark before they really start fitting. At least that's been my experience with my Barret. Was born at 7 pounds 7 ounces, so my very average sized little guy. That's been my experience. So he hasn't quite outgrown or totally outpeed anything just yet, so that's nice. Like I said, he's a very average sized little guy. My last baby, Aaron, the last baby I cloth diapered from the newborn stage, the only other baby I've cloth diapered from the newborn stage, he was a bigger boy, and so he had started growing out of things very quickly. Barret at least still has all of his stash intact, I think. Oh, I did want to mention, so it's been the Flats and Hand Washing Challenge week that I'm filming this. The last like week of his month, first month, has been flats and hand washing. So I've been using covers, and oh, I want to talk about the blueberry cover, or it's not a blueberry cover, it's the Petite Crown cover in like a blueberry print. That one's been going well. He's been using that for the Flats and Hand Washing Challenge week. That one I think he still has plenty of room to grow in, so that's another one that's been going really well. He has the assembly one, I already talked about that, and then he's using the Thirsties duo wraps, which I think are really nice as well. And then the last one is the Cloth Ease wrap size 1. That's another one that I've been super loving. I love the fit of that guy. It's going really, really well. I also have the size 3, which I used on Aaron when he was bigger. I loved that too. I wish Cloth Ease had like tons of colors in their wraps because they're really, really nice. I super love them, and they're very, very affordable. And I know they wouldn't be as affordable if they offered them in a million colors, but you know. Okay, anyway, I did also get the muslin half flats from Green Mountain Diapers, which are the newborn size flats. You guys know, if you've watched any of my videos, I love the one size muslin flats from Cloth Ease. They are the best diapers in the whole wide world, if you ask me. So I picked up the half flats, the smaller size, for the newborn days. And honestly, I don't think I needed them because the one size bird's eye flats are working totally fine on Barret for this Flats and Hand Washing Challenge week. I mean, yeah, they're nice to have. I love muslin. They're beautiful. They're awesome. I think I will be able to use them as boosters as he gets a little bit bigger, but I don't think that I needed them because I have other regular old one size bird's eye flat diapers, and those have been working just as well. So I do want to mention one thing. I'm not like super stoked about doing diaper laundry these days. I don't know what it is. I used to love sitting down to fold all of my flats for my one size laundry, you know, when Aaron was bigger. But these newborn days, like going through with like, I have so many different types of diapers, you know, like I have all-in-ones and fitteds and prefolds, and like I have so many different, such a variety of diapers when it comes out of the laundry. It's not as simple as just like folding flat after flat after flat, which is my one size stash pretty much. So I don't really like look forward to doing diaper laundry, which is totally weird to me because I used to love doing diaper laundry just last year when Aaron was still in diapers. I cannot believe how long this video is, so we're gonna cut it short here. Like I said, I'll have reviews of all the new stuff individually in the future, who knows how soon. And then I might do a 2-month newborn diapering update as well, to let you know like how, like when he starts outgrowing things and what he's outgrowing and stuff like that. So I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let me know if there are any other videos that you guys are looking forward to, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.